Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to my slide. So for this video, I'm going to present the topic that I chose, and which this topic is from chapter 5, periodic table. So the topic for this, so the topic is changes in physical properties of elements moving down the groups and across the periods. So there are two things moving down the group, which is group 1 and to 17, and the other is across the periods, which from period 1 to 3. So let us look for the moving down the groups first. Okay, for this one, there are four things in changes in physical properties, which the first is the atomic size, the second is the electronegativity, third is ionization energy, and the last one is the electron affinity. Okay, let us look at for the atomic size. And for the information for the size atomic, for the information for the atomic size. So the definition of atomic size is half distance between nuclei of two adjacent atoms. So for this one, the atomic size increases as moving down the group in the periodic table. Why? Because the number of field electron shells increase. In a group, the valence electrons keep the same effective nuclear charge, but now the orbitals are further from the nucleus. So the nucleus has less of a peel on the outer electrons. Okay, that's for the atomic size for the when moving down the groups. And for the electronegativity, the definition of the electronegativity is the ability of the element to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. So for the electronegativity, for this one is a decrease as moving down the group because their nuclei do not exert a strong attractive force on electrons. So that is what happened to the electronegativity when moving down the group. And the next point is the ionization energy. And for this one, the definition of the ionization energy is the energy required to remove an electron from a neutral atom in its gaseous space. So for the ionization energy when moving down the group is decreased. Why? Because there are more electrons shielding the outer electrons from the pull of the nucleus. So that's about the ionization, and let us look at the final point, which is the electron affinity. And for this one, the definition for the electron affinity is the ability of an atom to accept an electron. So for this one, the electron affinity decreases as moving down the group. And what happened to this one? what happened to this electron affinity, so that it will become less negative from the top to bottom of the periodic table. So this is what happened to the electron affinity. So let us look for the second thing, which is across the periods. And for this one is also the same. Also have a 4 things for the changes in physical properties. And for the atomic size, let us look at for this one. The atomic size decrease from left to right of the periodic table. This is because the nucleus has a greater pull on the outer electrons. So that is about the atomic size. And for the electronegativity, the electron oh sorry alright, the electronegativity increase from left to right of the periodic table due to the strong pull exerted by the positive nucleus on the negative electrons. So for the next point is the ionization. And for the ionization energy increase due to the effective nuclear charge increasing. So the larger the effective nuclear charge, the stronger the nucleus is holding onto the electron, and more energy it takes to release an electron. And that is for the ionization. And let us look for the final point, which is the electron affinity. For this one, the electron affinity increase from left to right of the periodic table. And what will happen for this one? It will become more negative as move across the period. So that's about the electron affinity. So I think that's all for the slide this time, for the video this time. And I apologize for any lacking or inconvenience in this slide or in this video or anything about this slide. And if my pronunciation is wrong, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And I'll see you next time. Assalamualaikum and bye everyone.